In August, roughly 5,000 people were made sick by a contamination of Havelock North's public water supply. We all remember it, a third of the town's population. The source of the outbreak appears to have been the faeces of a ruminant. More than that is not known. Today, the inquiry into what happened got underway. Much of the opening was procedural. Here's RNZ's Hawke's Bay reporter, Peter Fowler.
A lot of the discussion today was about splitting the inquiry into two parts. So the first part will be looking at what caused the water contamination, because we still don't know, or at least the councils haven't said what caused it. So the first part, over a week of hearings or so, will look at that, and then they'll take a break for about a week, and then in early December they will then look at how the authorities responded to this crisis that poisoned about over 5,000 people in Havelock North.
Is there faith in the process there? Do people regard the terms of reference as sufficiently broad to be meaningful? Does anyone expect full, complete and revealing answers from this inquiry?
Well, I mean, there's a very strong panel of people running the inquiry. So I think they can have faith that these people are professionals, and it's going to be an inquisitorial inquiry. So the inquiry is actually going to ask questions and trying to get to the bottom of things. But what they made clear today is they're not there to look for criminal liability or civil liability, but they are trying to find out what caused this, how did the authorities respond, how could they do it better, and how perhaps it won't happen again.
Which is all reassuring. This sounds particular and local, but there are broader issues here, obviously, that have application throughout New Zealand, right, Peter?
That's right, John. So if you're living in a town or a city where your water is currently untreated, that's really what's at stake here. That now we could be looking at all the water supplies in New Zealand being chlorinated. Now, you know, there's no guarantee that will happen, but that's one of the things that the inquiry sort of mentioned this morning was this has implications for all of New Zealand and the quality of our drinking water and the security of it and what needs to happen moving forward. And that will be one of the recommendations that come out of this, John.
It's Peter Fowler.